Stream started. All right, we're back. All right, I forgot about these guys. Interesting. Okay, so last session this wasn't allowed, but this session am I allowed to end the turn when there's nothing left to do?
I vote aye.
I vote aye.
I don't know.
Yeah, as
how
long as
many-
there's like nothing left to do.
Yeah. I don't know how many votes people have for what, but unless that was Wes agreeing, then that's 3 anyways.
So it's gonna be I have 2, QI, Italian, and Taylor have 1.
Okay. Was that you agreeing, Wes?
Yeah, you can do next turns.
Okay. Then
Just don't get carried away.
I would never. These guys are not moving. What are we thinking?
Maybe move out of the way to see if they do something and they path outward. I don't know.
Yeah, just give them space to leave.
I'm gonna have to move again because I think they want space to get back to their. Actually, it's a scout. I have no idea what the AI is like for that.
Now to settle a city, you need ministry approval. Just letting you know.
Interesting.
I hate it.
If it's Portsmouth, does that still need ministry approval?
No, it's part of the new governor amendment that we made for some reason.
It's brand new?
Yeah.
Okay. There's some scouts there.
You should keep going north. Oh, what?
Why? You don't get notice valuable land when you do that is the problem. And also, because
you're in
no
the
one
tundra,
settled
it's
there,
bad.
you're more likely to get barbarians there, which just means that I would be going towards where those scouts came from with a scout, which is, I don't think, a good idea. Oh, right, these guys. Because of the 3 sales clan, these guys are kind of screwed. Actually, the barbarian clan that was here might not be here anymore. I'm gonna go back around this way. It's not like the ship's surviving if it's going the other way, and we can't heal outside of our own borders or allied borders, so. I don't know why I thought I had to click that. We are getting a delegation from Simone Bolivar.
Would he gain much intel on us that would be like?
Seems unlikely to me, but
I mean, I'd be happy to take his gold. So
Is Colombia not under sanctions?
Yeah, I don't really like Colombia.
Oh, yeah, that's the question.
Grand Colombia.
Are we legally allowed to?
I thought we passed a law about that a long
I'm
time
not
ago.
familiar with what sanctions even imply, to be honest.
Yeah, what would that entail in this case?
According to the
Well, there was
Colombian
things you can
Sanctions
do
Act,
with them.
You cannot create trade routes or trade deals with Grand Colombia. Nothing about accepting delegations.
Well, I mean, I see no reason not to accept 50 gold for practically free.
I don't like him. I think we gotta stand up against this warmonger, honestly.
I agree we should reject the delegation from Colombia.
Capital's not open.
That's a majority. An unmet city-state has been defeated. Interesting. I was gonna check the ones we've met, but it said it was an unmet one, so that would be pretty worthless.
That's a pretty good city spot. Very far from us, though.
Yeah. We have, do we have permission to found this city?
I'm in favor.
I vote aye.
Alright.
Nay.
Damn.
Right. Okay. So all trade with Colombia was banned so long as they were still at war with Auckland.
Were we
Are they still at war with Auckland?
Yeah. Are they still at war with Auckland?
I'm
Are they
pretty
still
sure,
at war with
yes.
Auckland?
Yeah, and so are
Yeah.
the Ottomans, so that's
Okay. Well,
great.
then Colombia is under sanctions. We can't. You don't trade with them.
We weren't trading with them anyways, technically.
A
They had
delegation, I would argue, is a kind of trade. I don't know.
I mean, we're not giving them anything really. It's just
We are
money,
giving
but
them access.
we didn't even
yes.
accept it anyways.
Well, we would be.
So renaming I don't think is within my purview.
Not until the Governor's Rights Act passes. Or doesn't pass.
I thought the Senate had said that this has to be Portsmouth, right?
So he
No,
can. It's kind of vague, right? Because he can settle a city that meets those things, and it doesn't have to be Portsmouth.
What
But
are
if
the
he deems it
requirements?
Portsmouth, that it is on a coast and has production viability or something like that.
What? Doesn't the city?
Pretty objectively so, yeah. I don't know
Yes.
which. I mean, both of these would
Right.
count
So
for that.
why shouldn't this be Portsmouth legally then?
I think
It
it
can
should.
be. It's just his
Although
decision.
I don't think I thought someone said I'm not legally allowed to rename, so I don't know how that.
Alright, let me check the Portsmouth law real quick.
I thought that was
Well,
just the lack of.
I
the
don't think you're
governor
allowed to
ability
keep it the name that it is. Probably.
Well,
Find
that
out.
just sounds like I'm not allowed to do anything. But oh God, Tundra City initial yield on Epic. Those build times are not nice looking.
Leeds. That's an interesting name.
Oh, you can technically change your city's production. It's currently working on a builder, by the way.
So the text of the
This
law.
it's just Portsmouth. Like the law says, this is Portsmouth.
The Ministry and Governor of London are
Or
to
governor.
foster the creation. Oh, and no, it's and. The Ministry and Governor of London are to foster the creation of another city on the coast.
Okay.
This city shall forever bear the name Portsmouth.
That sounds like.
Does that mean the next city on the coast is Portsmouth? I
don't know. The wording is.
At the time the bill was written, I'm pretty sure London was the only city we had. So
yeah.
I mean, I can just rename it, and that makes it. We don't have to worry about whether it's required if I do it anyways. And there's no real downside, right?
Yeah, just send it.
It's spelt with a U there, right?
Portsmouth, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I sent it. Let's go. We were talking about purchasing a builder there. I don't know if you guys still want to do that. We could also, I guess, purchase a granary because it's not getting great food because it's in the tundra.
The other consideration was to save up and purchase a settler.
Settler, you're right. That was another thing we were discussing.
So the
Although
price
if
of
we
a
make
settler is now higher.
840. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it increased.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'll do a builder.
Yeah, I support buying the builder.
Was that 1 or 3 there? Wes, did you say you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're buying a builder then. I'm gonna start on a granary. Cancel extra move. Okay. Yervin's got a lot
Gaul
of
has met the
rice.
Ottomans.
Let me check what that said there. Where are reports? I swear. Oh, gossip. Oh, the Ottomans. Yeah, the Ottomans got a delegation from Gaul, so they probably know where Gaul's capital is too now. Someone completed the temple. Oh, Gaul completed
Yes.
the Temple of
Temple of
Artemis.
Artemis. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we were considering that at one point. I don't know what happened to that. Partially, probably my fault because I control the production of the capital. Now that I think about it, but
Yeah, what happened is that you changed your mind.
to be fair, there was the whole barbarian
Barbarian. Yeah.
issue. Is that a lake or a coast? Yeah, I thought
It's
that
a
was
lake.
a lake. Interesting. They really don't. They don't. There's something in there they don't want us to know about.
Hmm.
Clearly.
Yeah. I mean, if like the expensive way to do this would be to levy troops. I don't know if we can do that though.
I mean, you could do that or go to war. There are no other options from what I'm aware. Or I guess
I
a scout would have enough movement to move past their scout, I think, if we were their ally, but we aren't. So and I think levying also requires being their ally anyways.
I think
Yeah.
the
It would
if
important
we were
thing.
their ally, wouldn't we just be able to see that anyway?
You're also right about that. Didn't think of that.
Yeah, and regardless, that's a policy decision that we want. We do want their alliance. So
Have we
Yeah.
discussed which government we're switching to with political philosophy? Because if not,
classical republic.
Yeah,
oh, it got passed. Good.
it's been law since the
That's been
first.
law. Yeah,
Can
Was
thank the
it?
Republican Party.
I
Government
forgot about
Organization
that.
Act.
We've got currency. We can
Excellent.
create industries, and the three sales clan has been dispersed. Interesting. So we could go home, I guess.
Oh, good. Go
With
ahead.
these guys, sure. We're going home. Um, we'll probably have like caravels unlocked by the time they're home. That's a slight
Yeah.
exaggeration. Um,
Tech research.
right. I think we have to do celestial navigation, masonry, or bronze working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me just check. Celestial navigation. When this expands, hopefully in less than 49 turns, that should help us boost celestial navigation. Or we could buy tiles, I guess, which cost 110 each. So we do have enough if we wanted to get those either crabs or fish. We could use 2 of our builder charges on those, and then boost celestial navigation, and finally get Royal Navy dockyards.
I would like that.
I
I
would.
think you should. I think we should do that because that's our worker.
Yeah,
First of all,
your worker.
we bought it.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure that's the governor's worker, isn't
I
it?
don't know how that works, but you did authorize the purchase, so
He
I have
controls civilian units built by his state.
interesting.
We
Ooh, they have
control civilian
swordsmen.
units not in the control of any state.
Okay. Well, I
So you're
was,
saying we do copper mine,
and
then
then
the 2 crabs,
I was gonna say the 2
Yeah.
fish.
I would go with two
or
fish
the
as
Personally,
well.
2
Yeah,
I
two
fish?
prefer the
fish.
more
Two
food,
fish.
but I know that there's a crab cult or something around here.
No, I would do copper, 2 fish. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Ministry, can I build a copper mine right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got the bonus towards wheel. Nice. If I can start Celestial Nav, if we're fine with, gosh, I could take any.
We're done right now.
Do we want encampments or iron is kind of nice, but
How many turns is that? 7?
7 versus
Yeah.
that'll end up being 60% of 24 turns, whatever that ends up being.
120 divided by 7.4 would be another way to do it.
I feel like that's a significantly okay. I've you
16.
stun locked me.
I think we
Uh,
should probably pick up one of those first. I
you
would be
think
okay
so?
with bronze working.
Yeah, we really should see where
I
the iron is on this
propose
map.
I propose bronze working.
Yeah.
To see the
I agree.
iron. Yeah, iron would be nice. It would also potentially boost our science. Sure. I said sure as if I had the final say there. Okay. Uh, there was like a motion to have this archer, I think, explore down there, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work, so ouch.
You'll
Yeah,
wait.
I get
No, never mind. I'm kidding. Do whatever.
um they've got a swordsman there.
How?
I don't know. They've clear Oh, it's because the other people have researched that tech basically. I think barbarians just get whatever the best tech is, period. Uh, which is
I
Cool.
thought it was whatever a majority of civilizations had researched or something
maybe. Oh, actually, let's see. Yeah, majority are a little ahead of us in tech, actually.
Mhm.
So, there's a Gallic settler. Interesting. He's probably taking that spot we mentioned was nice but far away. I think our archer might be our best bet of taking out that swordsman, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should move it there.
I don't know if I'm allowed to leave the city undefended still. I don't exactly know the mechanics behind that, but
Well, I think that swordsman presents an active threat, so I say that
that's fair.
the governor, the supreme commander, can redeploy the unit.
I'm sure the governor and the supreme commander can agree on that with each other.
The Supreme Governor. Sorry.
But I'm pretty sure the ministry has to agree to that motion. So if
Oh, okay.
ministry,
doing?
please.
Yeah. So Classical Republic.
Yeah, not even our choice. Classical Republic.
No, that's not what the question was about. It was about letting units go to take out the clan and leave the
Oh.
cities.
I am ordering you to do that.
I don't.
Taylor, you want to join me on that?
I mean, we have a majority with
Oh,
with
great.
Italian, so
I
Yeah.
thought you guys were gonna be all pacifist for a second. My bad.
But it was my
Italian,
motion.
he's done with the shit right now. He's
I
ready to-
was not
he's ready
paying
to
attention for a
fight.
minute. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Huh?
Charismatic leader. I motion that we adopt charismatic leader. Any support there?
I mean,
I guess
I'm
we
not
could
I
use-
would vote aye.
Do we have
I'm
any
with you in
mandates
spirit.
for or against from the Senate?
No, we have
not
no
that I
mandates
know of.
regarding policies.
Nah.
All right. Aye in that case.
Based. We've got one economic policy slot and a wild card slot. The wild card can Revelation could get us a great profit potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Isolationism, if we didn't want to settle any new cities, would get us almost nothing, honestly, with one trade route. So monasticism,
We don't have any holy sites.
we don't have any holy sites, so it's pretty useless. Twilight Valor is I wouldn't really
I think
take
going
it
for the
here
great profit would be good.
personally.
What
I
about
think
the great? What about the great scientist?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean I'm not
We are
against
behind
great
in tech.
scientists.
but we could catch up on science later. If we lose the opportunity to found a religion now, that's it.
Yeah.
Great profits are
Religious
kind of a
beliefs are competitive.
timed thing benefit.
Yeah, I motion to take revolution here.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And for the economic policy slot, what are we thinking? We could do urban planning, which will help out
Are we
the.
still building builders?
That's actually true. We are. Yes, we are. We're building one for one turn though, so it's probably not even necessary to have Ilkham. Um. So like,
Well, what are
whatever
we
you
going
guys.
to build in our capital after we finish the government plaza?
Well,
And what are we doing in the new city?
normally I would go with a building in the government plaza.
Mhm.
The new city we're just building a granary currently, and it's taking a
Oh,
while, which is kind of why I
yeah.
suggested urban planning.
Yeah, urban planning would be good.
We could do colonization. Oh, if we do want to buy the fish tiles, land surveyors would save us 20% of the cost. Um,
I believe in colonization.
all right, clip that. Colonization is a pretty good policy. It's just
It
I don't know
is.
if we're going to be producing any settlers before. I just think I just undid that work, but I'll remember it. We can finish a policy in 3 turns. So
Yeah, let's do I would say we do urban planning and we don't
land
even need to build it.
surveyors.
Yeah, we don't need the building right now. If we're doing the military tradition, which I think we should, we'll just redo in 3 turns.
We're supposed to do military tradition as one of the few ones still. So for 3 turns, we could just quickly have land surveyors and save ourselves
Well, I mean, I'd
20%.
rather have 3 gold and 3 faith at that point.
Well, I'm
Unless we're
saying
buying
if we're
land.
buying the tiles for the builder, that is an expense of 220 gold.
Yeah,
So
that's valid.
3 gold for 3 turns is a lot less than 20% of 220.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we're gonna be buying land, I'd be open to that.
I'm in favor.
Is that
That's 3.
okay? Urban planning, urban and land surveyors
Yeah.
for the next 3 turns at least. Okay,
Okay.
we have a classical republic now. Just like Queen Victoria famously.
We're a better England, okay?
I mean, objectively, pretty much. Like, we're, and by that I mean completely subjectively. um, speaking of which, I guess next turn we can wait to
Yeah.
buy the tiles until next turn at the very least. Yeah, this archer we got permission to go full throttle against these guys. Speaking of which, there's their scout. I'm glad I went out there. I don't want to go there yet. I'm gonna hope he steps out. Need more housing. Got it. First civic of new era for us. First tier 1 government. I think that doesn't mean in the world.
Yeah, no.
Not. I don't even know if there's a separate one for first in the world there.
I think there is.
Okay, real quick, let me just check what turn we started at. We started on 126, and it's 132. Okay.
Mhm.
I am going to attack this scout. Personally, Sam, I don't recommend having that builder leave the city center.
Oh, okay. So it's on clarification. There's just one city in Rohan, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just making sure. Wasn't asking for anything more from that.
Okay. So yeah, you have a builder, but you're in pretty big risk of getting taken by barbarians if you move it. And then you have a production that you can do.
And we don't have zone of control yet, correct? Military tradition gives us that.
Zone of... Oh, does it? No.
Yeah.
It doesn't mention that. Flanking and support combat bonuses. I think military units, from my understanding, they always exert zone of control, but scouts ignore it. Or
Yeah, I thought
something.
so too.
Oh, we did just complete our government plaza, so we now have a governor thing. Does
But we don't have a law.
we do
I
have
think we
one that
do.
says the first 4 have to include connoisseur and researcher, but that doesn't mean we have to do that currently, I guess. So we could go for like Amani to try to get Auckland or something, or Magnus or something. Auckland might not be a great investment right now. Auckland stocks are looking down.
Yeah, no, we would use it to get Yerevan, right?
Yeah.
And then finally reveal that valley. And I do support it just for the satisfaction.
You can also move Amani afterwards if you don't like what you get with Yerevan, but Yerevan's main bonus only helpful once we get a religion with apostle units.
Yeah. I just want to see. The people want to see, okay?
The people
they want to know what's
Also,
between
we
those
also
mountains.
want to keep that buffer with Colombia, so.
Yeah. If we also, I should mention, what I don't know what. If we had defensive tactics, and we were Auckland's suzerain, we could declare protectorate wars using that, but they might not
the
survive.
Ottomans?
The Ottomans or Grand Colombia. I'm just saying that is a thing that.
Well, I think we would die.
On the Ottomans, yeah. You don't have to declare war on everyone that's on. Like it's a.
Yeah, I know.
Grand Colombia has 0 military strength. I don't think we would die if we fought them, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm actually against going to war with them at this point in time, but. Honestly, Auckland's. Because of the Ottomans, it's probably not a good bet. So, what are we doing with our governor title?
I propose Amani.
If someone doesn't know what mechanics-wise something does, I can just ask.
So, of our first 4 titles, 2 must be used to upgrade Pingala. We've already used 1, I believe.
Yeah, we've used 1 to upgrade Pingala.
I wouldn't mind just finishing that.
Researcher would be pretty nice. It would help us catch up on science.
Yeah.
I will say, if the Amani Act passes, then the title that we'd get from a ancestral hall would go to Amani anyway.
That's
let's
probably
have
what I would have
Amani
done
one
anyways.
works.
Oh, is it specific about it has to be the ancestral hall one goes towards Amani in some way, shape, or form, even if you.
The way the Amani Act is written, yeah.
Oh, well then, because her early promotions aren't great, in my opinion. Well, actually. Ooh, I should bring attention. Emissary. Other cities within 9 tiles and not owned by you lose 2 loyalty per turn. If you had given that to Yerevan, it would mean Leventa, Maracaibo, and Bogota would lose loyalty.
Capital, so.
Capitals do have loyalty mechanics, so I thought to mention it, but yes, you're not gonna actually lose it. I'm just saying that that
would be
cause
pretty powerful.
Leventa to be less likely to stay, and perhaps even flip flip this to us.
I'm still gonna vote for the Pingala. I think
I
we
think
can
I
wait
would
on.
Come on.
if I had a vote personally.
Yeah, I'll join you with Pingala here.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
is a well, actually, technically,
Has to be researcher.
oh, it does. Okay,
Yeah.
that's honestly gonna be good for our science, like really good for our science. Um,
Seeing as we still have Surveyor up, should we purchase that tile next to Yerevan for the Holy Site?
it would be 132 gold. These would be 88 each, and we have 325
Okay.
to work with.
We're gonna have enough for
I
that.
am liking that.
Are you gonna build a holy site right now?
I wasn't thinking. I was considering a commercial district, which would give us a new trade route slot, or maybe like a monument would let us get more tiles, or a granary. We are low on housing, kind of.
But it doesn't matter if we're building it right now, because we're not gonna keep Land Surveyor for ever,
That's
or for
true.
long. And
That's true.
Yerevan, that tile is right next to them. They could grow into it at any time.
Well,
If you
so
want it, I'm open to buying it.
I should mention city-states borders grow by one tile every time someone sends an envoy to them, not like they don't grow naturally. So it will stay small if it's harder to predict, honestly, but yes. Yeah, there's one envoy sent to it. Like I don't think initial envoys count, but anything you manually send will increase their border, including
That's still
AIs.
pretty decent growth, especially
Yeah,
considering
it
where
would
Yerevan is.
actually probably take these olives from us too. It's a little which
Yeah.
is partly why I'm considering that monument to try to get those
Yeah.
faster. But
How fast is our tile growth? I imagine pretty slow.
it's based on your culture, so the upgrade connoisseur probably is helping a lot with that, but it's currently we have 8 turns until that one is done.
I say we purchase the Holy Site tile.
That's 1 in favor of that.
You have 2? Wes or Taylor?
Sorry, what's the question?
Purchasing the Holy Site tile.
Yes, yes. Send it.
That's 4. Okay.
Okay.
I also motion to purchase the 2 fish in Portsmouth.
I would do that one at a time. So,
Yeah, so we can improve one of them this turn, and we would be doing the next one next turn anyways, so it shouldn't make a
But
difference.
yeah, I don't understand why we would wait.
because
Like with
we
the
don't
city.
want to, like, I wouldn't spend the gold until like we are ready to improve the tile.
But we are.
That literally would be 1 turn from now, which is
Yes, I know.
a difference of 12.8 gold in the coffers.
Send it.
Well,
Is
the thing
That's
is, like,
3.
at least in Civ 5, I'm pretty sure that the cost goes up if you purchase more tiles on one turn.
No, it's
It
based
doesn't.
on the whether it's 2 tiles or 3 tiles out.
Buy both of them. Send it.
Okay.
All right.
I was gonna ask for clarification on that point, Wes. All right.
Fish.
Fish. Starting next turn, we could produce a Royal Navy dockyard here, which would potentially be amazing. And because it's a unique district, it has half the construction cost of other districts too. So
The
I
problem
might
is
just.
we don't have the tech for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, starting next turn we get 40% of the tech for it, not the whole thing. I don't know why I thought that. Okay,
Yeah. No.
That's a +4 currently. That's a +2 currently. Honestly, I kind of want a religion.
Yeah.
and where and that policy card, if it'll still give us a great profit, but we can't use a great profit unless we have a
Unless
holy
we have a
site.
holy site. Yeah.
So I think we should do it. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the holy site. Right. Fem, what do you want to build here?
What's the fourth? No, I'm not gonna look at wonders because I don't think wonders will actually help.
The wonder construction in this city would be probably too slow for most of those to be considered, but
The reason why I was wondering is I can't read it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
doesn't
What
matter.
wonders are available? In other words.
Yeah.
Abaddona is not, so I shouldn't have
Only a
focused on
couple of
that.
those are approved to be built. You have to look at the.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes, Entimanaki I think was approved, right?
Yeah,
That would
I'm pretty
be
sure that one.
pretty cool in this city. I just don't know. Well, actually, it wouldn't be that crazy. There's not that many flood.
Yeah, Intim and Nkanka, Temple of Artemis, Oracle.
Etimananki. Which it would be shooting for the moon, but I support shooting for the moon personally.
The problem is it only will affect 5, 6, 7 tiles in
That's
this
still pretty
city.
good.
It will
That's
also
nothing to
affect.
scoff
It
at.
will also affect all marsh in our empire. So if we keep this marsh, it will give us more production and
Ooh, that would be.
science
I
from
like that.
marsh.
What?
I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
really good. What are you?
Yeah, okay.
I
I
like that.
personally like it. You either would buy a tile or you'd just build it next to the city center there. Um,
Do you want to?
So the specifics are.
It was because I couldn't read anything. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, so the specifics of it, because in case you can't read it, is +2 science and +1 production to all marsh tiles in the entire empire, and then +1 science and +1 production to all floodplain tiles in the city. So building it here would give us some floodplain boosts, and then the entire empire's marshes would also be boosted.
Yep. I know you guys were also talking about needing science for research, so that's why I was saying campus, and that's
Campus
like
would be great.
14 terms. And
That's true. If you were wanting science, and I think Edamanonki might actually be better than a campus if we pull it off. And if you, once we defeat this scout, improve the horses, that might help us build it faster.
Oh yeah, that would help a lot actually.
Bim, I can tell you as Prime Minister, I will be very partial towards your state if you build that wonder.
It
oh,
is this
okay.
legal? The we clip?
I think
Hello?
that's entirely legal to say.
What's illegal about that?
That's
I
not
will
a
give you
bribe.
support. Federal support.
It's more like you guys were convincing me on it more than the campus. Yeah.
Well, there's not a good campus spot in the
Indeed.
city,
That's
in my
also
opinion.
true. You
So
wouldn't get
I
very
would
good
shoot for the
adjacency
wonder.
bonuses compared
Okay,
to the
yeah.
capital. Yes?
Okay. Yes.
I assume you want to build it there?
Yes, please.
Okay. And
Someone
then
completes it on the very next turn.
That would be so funny. I assume you want the builder to stay inside the city center so that the scout can't take it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The army's on the way.
True.
I think. Yeah, okay, good.
Record-setting river flooding that we barely even know of the location that got hit by it. Thank you. Barbarians.
It's a record though.
We don't even have like recorded history researched.
So how can
How
we
do you
have
how do you how do you have a record of that recorded history?
It's the first.
That's true. There have
It's
been
the
floods.
fact that every time that there's a big river flood, it's the biggest.
That's true, actually. If there's none on record, it's always the biggest on record. Think about it.
Wait in place, Fem.
Yes.
Okay. This guy is. We got Celestial Navigation boosted, and now Portsmouth is working. Still the copper. Interesting. I want this city to grow, so I'm gonna lock in one of the fish tiles first. That's still not very fast growth. Wait. Oh no, it just doesn't update. That should make it significantly faster. It should triple it, actually.
Yeah, it was only 6 turns.
Okay. The Bent Tree Clan, interesting. Tech boosted. Oh, right, and we got the dedication bonus from our tech boost. If we can get a Golden Age, we'll get a heroic one instead, which is
How close
much.
are we?
We have a lot of turns to do it, and we're at 22 out of 31. If we build that wonder, it seems likely to me, especially if we also get
How many turns did we have? I didn't see it.
We
22.
have
10 to 39, okay.
we have 10 between 10 and 39. We don't know
Yeah.
exactly, but we have at least 10.
That's right in our range to hit that one.
Yeah, we'll see. Auckland has been defeated
Uh-oh.
by the Ottomans, our friends.
Oh god, they're scary.
Oh,
At least we have a good boogeyman for this mark.
So true.
Why are they being so aggressive? I don't know.
No one's stopping them.
I don't know a whole lot about the Ottoman Empire historically, but I don't think they were very friendly because they were an empire.
Oh no, they were extremely aggressive. This is them completely. They fucking loved violence. They decided who should rule by having the the sons of the Sultan all kill each other.
Like officially, that was the
That was just the way they did things, like traditionally.
interesting.
In a civil war, of course, not in something small and manageable.
That just sounds like what happens in Europe when when the kingdoms were split up inheritance wise all the time, and it was like, oh, okay, we've got a bunch of mini kingdoms now. Do you want your builder would be safe to go onto the horses and improve it? Because of the warrior standing there, and I promise to not just leave him undefended.
Okay.
Fem, do you want to improve the
Sounds
horses?
good, but I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
Yeah. Epic prank.
Again, listen, this is a group project. I don't know why you would
Okay.
prank me for that.
So,
It would be
land
really funny.
surveyors, we're taking out, I assume. We got maneuver and strategos as our new policies. I personally wouldn't use either of those because I don't. Well, I guess we are about to get horses, but maneuver is not super necessary for us currently. Not that we would have to get rid of Revelation for it anyways, because we're a classical republic. So what do we want for our new policies?
I still
So,
believe in colonization.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
okay, but
I
what
don't
do you
know
want
if
for a
we
policy?
have a.
Yeah, put it back in. Colonization.
We aren't building settlers anywhere, are we?
No.
Are we gonna though?
Not yet, but we really should be.
Personally, so
How about
okay,
how about
before
production
building a
towards wonders?
Oh, I
Oh,
agree. Wonders.
yes.
Oh yeah,
Corday
that's true
is-
actually.
Thank you for pointing that out. I wanted
Good
to
job,
say
Fem.
that
I support
want-
that because I'm supporting Fem.
I wanted to say that before I build a settler, I would probably want to build the ancestral hall because that increases the production towards settlers. And it also, when you settle a new city after building that, it will give you a free builder in the city. So, assuming
I'm
that's the
sure the
one we
Senate will
choose.
disregard this.
Anyways, we should now get that sooner. Yeah, that went from 17 to 5 turns. I'm real glad I locked in that fish. Do we have to do drama and poetry? I think I remember that from somewhere.
No?
No?
Let
I
me
mean, not as far as I
check.
can. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, yes.
I was right. Well,
Drama, poetry, military tradition, political philosophy.
It's like the only thing left, as far
yeah,
as I know.
I mean, out of the 2 options.
Yeah, no, I mean like out of the entire law code. Like they haven't
Yes.
written any more laws about this.
Yeah, I know.
We've got to the end of the laws. Which
got an
means we can just start doing our own thing.
interesting shaped continent here. We're about to get bronze working and discover iron. Can't wait for that to ruin any plans for industry as it likes to. Not as bad as Niter though. She
Nah.
doesn't like that we're exploring. Interesting.
Isn't she French?
She's
She has her own
Swedish.
problems. Oh, my bad. She has her own problems though.
We got bronze working.
Damn, I can't believe you think all white people look the same, man. That's fucked up.
I know, I'm racist.
Tiny house quote that.
Damn it, Tay.
You can tell she's French because she's holding a book and knows what to do with it. She's like looking into the book. I don't know what that sort of technique.
I didn't realize you hated Swedes. Interesting
He's
perspective.
Swedish.
That was a, yeah, I know. I was okay. I was making fun of.
I vote for celestial navigation.
Thank.
We could get masonry real quick though. That upgrades our walls, right? That would be.
That would make.
I mean, for
we would have to build.
oh, sorry, those are
walls.
actually ancient wall. Oh my god, I think we should get masonry.
We would still have to build
that we
them
want to
afterwards.
harvest?
Celestial.
Well, yeah,
hey,
but we
Taylor.
can't even
Taylor, what do you vote?
Try.
I'm also in favor of celestial here.
Hey, good enough.
I'm in favor of masonry.
Ooh.
We got outvoted, Tay.
It's
Let's
alright.
go. Bandar Brunei. Don't they have trade posts in foreign cities? Provide gold for trade routes passing through them. Kind of hard to make that work. It's pretty inconsistent in my opinion.
If they have
Yeah,
trade
I
routes,
don't
then
like
if
that
you
one.
pass through them, you get extra gold.
No, if your trading posts so if we had sent a trade route to Levanta, we'd have a trade post there, and then any of our trade routes that pass through Levanta would give us +1, or any trade route pass. It might.
That seems okay. It seems really stacking in the late game, at least.
Only our trade routes, and they have to pass through here, would give us +1
Or go
gold.
to.
Or go to, yeah. But late game wise, that's not that much gold usually. Okay, so. Oh right, I forgot we have the one that boosts strategic resources. That's a good tile because of that. We have a trade route that is finished. We might want to do it again for the production towards the Wonder.
Who's
trader I agree. Who is it? Who owns it?
Good question. Well, I mean, I think I built it.
You built it
so
straight
it's
up?
yours.
It's yours.
The only question I have is how valuable would having roads up to Portsmouth be?
It would be okay, but this only takes 7 turns, and it's +2 production, bringing us from 11.7 to.
Wait, guys, if we unanimously agree, we can take it from him.
I mean, yeah, but what's the purpose of it?
You could also half the production you're getting and build a road to Portsmouth, I suppose, and half the food you're getting. But
well, I think it should go. I think it should support the Wonder because I think we
London
started
would be
late.
better for that. Yeah.
I think we started late on the Wonder, and
I
We
If we
started
want to get it,
super
we
late
should
on the
go.
Wonder.
We
It is
should
a
go really hard.
long shot.
I'm
It would be
doing
really
Can we
good to
put
get though,
that
because we
city
have a
on
lot of
production
marsh.
focus?
We have a lot of marsh, so
Yeah, that shaves 3 turns off and lets the city grow faster.
Isn't it about to grow? Is that what number is that?
3.
3.
3. Holy shit! It is so. You have no idea how blurry this is.
I can change the stream setting on Discord if it's being weird, although I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think it would do anything, honestly.
Okay.
Your
It should
bitrate on
be
the YouTube is already
720p.
low, so
Okay. That scout went out west. That sounds like someone else's problem. We should take out where he came from instead, is what I'm thinking. With this guy. We met. Yeah, we already. Yep. And
Brilliant strategy, Supreme Commander.
Thank you. I love.
hey, can anybody check the YouTube stream for me and tell me if it's like super grainy?
My God. I hope not.
I mean, no, I really doubt that.
Okay,
Discord is
no,
just
I think
kind of
I
bad.
think it just fixed. It was the YouTube. I'm looking at the YouTube through the creator thing, and it was kind of shitty. But I think it might have just been my
Oh
connection.
yeah.
It's better now, so it's
Okay,
okay.
good.
Yeah, no, the YouTube looks fine to me.
Okay. Oh, and so we can play 20 turns.
Yeah.
Okay,
Although
Unless
it has been
Taylor can
like an
close the
hour,
session.
right? So
Yeah, it's been an hour now.
well,
Are we? Well, let's click the button. We might as
we're
well.
on to 10 turns after this. Okay, do you guys want to give up Diplo favor to Sweden for 4 gold per turn? No, sorry, 1
Also,
gold
we
per
started
turn
at
and
like 4:30, not 4.
no, we started a little before that, right?
Did we?
I've been
It doesn't
streaming for 51 minutes and 55
Oh.
seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
That's the count.
we'll do another.
Do a couple of
Yeah.
turns if we can do
Yeah.
it fast. They're
We-
selling our favors. I agree to that.
I mean, I guess it's
We don't need them.
121 gold.
Could we get it up front?
30 gold and 4 gold plus 30 is not 121.
Yeah, no.
That's
It's
34
1 for
gold.
30.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I would want 120 something.
Wait,
and then
isn't it 4 gold
They're giving
for
us
30
open
turns?
borders as well.
No, it's one-time deal 4 gold.
We don't need open
432s.
borders.
Oh,
So let's
okay,
just
so it's actually
Yeah,
just
no.
34.
edit it to just be gold. Up
I
front.
don't. Okay.
Just say it's.
Would
make it
you
equitable.
accept this? Would you accept 10? Would you accept 25? Probably not. Would you accept 20? No. The way she licks
I
her
would
finger. That's a
Can
higher
you do just like
number.
2 gold
I
per
would
turn?
do I would do more in terms of per turn.
Yeah, just try 2 per turn. Flat.
Okay. No,
No.
that's already
Wow,
too much
okay.
for her. She only makes 8 per
maybe
turn.
we balk at this then. She's not really giving us anything.
Yeah, she's willing to give us like 48 gold,
48.
maybe
Fuck it.
49.
I mean, what do you guys think?
Nope, 48
Well,
is
48 definitely is the
48 is
That
the
feels
max.
low. Feels low.
I don't think I would not take this deal personally. This is
Okay,
kind of
that's
shit.
3 against. It's not Edamananki, it's the Oracle got built by an unmet player.
What
We
tech
weren't
is
in a very
Edamananki?
hilly.
I'm sorry. How do I pronounce it? I can't tell. Can you do it slow?
Edamananki. Not that
Etamananki. Say it with some confidence.
Etamananki.
I slowed down to help him understand how to pronounce it.
That's what I wanted, yeah. Thank you.
You say it like that all the time.
I think it's actually I don't know where that is. What that's
No, I don't know. I
I'll
don't.
Google
Never
it.
heard of it.
That's probably like Fertile
Babylonian ziggurat.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think any
Oh,
of
yeah.
us speak Babylonian or whatever language that would be.
Nah, just sound it out.
I mean, that sometimes works. Okay, what are we doing with this builder? You're currently not working every tile. I'm, if you improved this maze, you wouldn't be working it until time, the time after this that you grow a population. I'm, I could repay the favor later if you wanted to help us build some olive plantations in the capital.
Sure.
All right,
Sounds good.
let's go. That was easy. Send envoy. We have an envoy that we could send. Oh, we had already put one into Buenos Aires. That
Oh,
was
so
my
we are close.
so we can get it with this envoy if we want. And that would
Finish
give
And
us
what's the special
Buenos.
bonus? What?
Hmm?
What's the
What's the
bonus for?
Oh,
Buenos Aires?
plus, so your bonus resources behave like luxuries, providing one amenity per type. So
hell yeah?
we would
Send
get
it.
amenity from having
Uh,
stone and maize and wheat. So
Oh,
three
okay.
amenities.
I like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
This
So
also gives
we
us like some
got
amount
some
of
vision
information. I
down
feel.
south.
Yeah.
Are they
And
completely blocked by mountains?
unlikely.
Almost
They're like little
completely blocked.
passes, but
Yeah, there's
Pretty
some mountain
defensible. I don't think
ranges.
they're
Yeah.
at much risk. Bunch of
Yeah,
one tile choke points.
yeah. I would not be worried about them. That you gotta go through some other ones first, and everyone likes. Yeah, Grand Colombia's got Amani in Geneva. The Ottomans have Amani in Muscat. Interesting. What does Muscat do? Isn't that amenities? Oh, +1 in amenity in a city with commercial hub. That's interesting. Okay. Right, I'm gonna not get into a fight with a swordsman there. That sounds...
Yet another brilliant strategy, Supreme Commander.
Thank you.
Next
Yeah,
turn.
Oracle was completed. We got... Yeah. Ooh.
Tough.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
do we need to build more ships now?
We don't have any, so I do like the sound of having ships, but...
Wasn't there a law concerning?
I thought that was just to build one in the first place, and not that you have to have however many...
No, you.
That was written before the more powerful production
Ooh, that's a
powers and shit.
quadroon.
So it's not as stringent on what you have to build or can build.
We're gonna go... Battle
I feel like we
cry.
are supposed to, but I think they got curtailed by the Supreme Court.
Exactly. That was before the new amendment.
Wait, did the Ottomans offer us a deal?
I don't think so.
What? No, I thought there was a notification that said something about the Ottomans.
About the Ottomans? I don't know. There's like quick deals available. Let me look at... What am I looking at here? Gossip, that's what it's called. The
Oh,
Ottomans
they went classical
are
republic.
classical republic. That was a couple turns ago though, so I don't think that's what you saw. We do have quick deals available.
I have no idea what you saw, Q. I don't see anything.
Never mind.
Looking at the VOD.
We could
Our party
buy...
leader does not hallucinate. I just want to make that clear.
I feel like no one was saying that, and now it's gonna be in Paint House News.
Hey, now let's go with that.
So true.
So true. Alright.
It's just a border growing. Ooh, they've got an archer too. Well, very good. Them attacking us is actually kind of going well for us here. I don't even know if that's a hill. Oh, it is. Good.
Alright, let's try to get to...
I think they still win if they focus fire us with the archer.
You guys want to just try to get to 140 and then end?
140? Sure. Personally.
This turn and one more.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, the wonder. We lost it.
Oh no.
We got
And
47 production for it.
What turn were we on? 14 left. Yeah, we weren't even close.
Yeah.
we did what we could though.
Are we still friends?
Hell yeah.
What?
Could build another one.
Yeah, okay, here we go. The Great Baths.
What's the Great Bath do?
It acts like a dam and then gives faith every time the river floods to every tile on the river.
It doesn't need a dam, does it?
I mean,
If this river floods, then
if the river
It
floods,
is a
it'll destroy
floodable river?
Yeah, that's
Oh, well, you could build that.
floodplains.
That sounds good.
There's
are
also
we
the
allowed
Hanging
to build
but
Garden.
it's a
rival?
really early game
We
wonder,
can
so
approve it. If we approve it, it's gonna be Ministry or Senate can approve.
What about Hanging Gardens?
Hanging Gardens is +2 housing and 15% growth increase in all cities. That one could be built on some of these less important. Well, we don't even have the money to buy those. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I
Yeah,
could.
Great Bath.
Well,
I do just want to
next
say
turn it
Great
could be.
Bath is like you get it from pottery, so I'd be really
But
surprised if we
12
get it.
turns.
Okay, the other one we had 14 turns left and
Look,
got...
we shoot for the moon, and sometimes we miss,
We'll
but we
just
can
keep
land them onto
rolling the
stars.
production, right? What's the penalty on the production?
You get like 40% of the production that you put in back. Like
Yeah, I mean, we'll
you
get one
lose
eventually, right?
production.
We'll get one eventually, right?
I don't
That's
think that's how that works.
I
Okay.
fully support building another wonder.
Personally, you know, you could get like a commercial hub and get your own
So,
trader.
Fim, you have approval to do in either wonder you want. I think the Great Bath would be better.
A commercial hub because if we're like so close. I'm surprised those wonders haven't been claimed.
What?
There's like a wonder in 12 turns. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, but you said commercial hub.
Yes.
That's not a
Commercial
wonder.
hub.
It's 12 turns for you because you have the extra production from
Yeah, we really
rolling
boosted
over
that
from the
city.
last wonder. And you have all the bonuses going towards you. So that's not what everyone's paying for it.
Are you wanting to build a wonder? See, you said commercial hub and then it sounded like your justification was for building a wonder, so I don't know what you're
No, I was
asking.
saying it was what happens if it's my reasoning if it's 12 turns for a wonder, how come somebody else that hasn't grabbed it? That's what I mean.
Someone else could be like, you know, have already put in like 10
Yeah, at
turns
the
or something.
time.
We just don't know. You just can't know, basically. I guess, you know, depending on whether people's capitals are on floodplains, because you would need that to build this. Well, not capital, but it's usually built in the capital. It's up to you what to build. Did she just... Is this on my end, or did you just get really quiet?
I changed my mind again. Commercial hub.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Are you building it there, or...
Yes.
Okay. That's up to people on how to respond to that. I know Wes might you know, threaten you with...
Why would I threaten her? That's ridiculous.
We're gonna end it on turn 140, or what was
Yeah,
the...
so just next. I mean, if
Yeah.
Okay.
you can play the turn if you wanted, but
This is a rough military situation, to say the least.
Yeah,
This
Mr.
is like-
Supreme Commander, what's going on here?
This is like, do you want to lose an archer, or do you want to lose? Well,
I think
guess
the
if I pull-
archer is
If I
more
pull
likely
the
to
no, if I
survive.
pull the warrior back, then I won't get shot.
Wait.
What?
If you shoot the archer, can you capture that camp in one? Do you have to like siege it, or can you just walk
There's
into
a
it?
hill in the way, and I think you have to have movement still, anyways. So I wouldn't.
Well,
be
yeah,
able to
you could do it next turn though. That's what I'm saying.
That warrior would kill us.
The
Is there a hill
swordsman-
and
the
is that
swordsman
Fox a
would
hill?
kill.
I can't tell.
No.
Oh,
So
That's a
it
plains.
could just move back easy.
I
and
thought
Yeah.
that
kill
was a
us.
hill.
Yeah.
If that was a hill though, we could have.
You're probably right on that. I think I should tactical retreat. This guy will be healed up, and then we can swap him out a little. We got that, and then we can make an industry. But I'll save here, I guess. Actually, what does it ask? Oh, just the scout.
What's the industry?
Oh, so an industry is monopoly in corporations. So basically, I don't remember what an industry.
Is it for
Improvement.
olives?
It would be for olives. So an industry tile gives +2 food, +2 production, and +1 gold, and it will give +1 great merchant point and a unique benefit to its city. So it would be with olives. I think it's military. It doesn't say, but I think olives are either military or civilian unit production increase in the city when you have an industry of them. Okay, so